My name is Hope Azeda. I am from Rwanda. And I'm also founder of Mashirika Performing Arts and Media Company. I think what theatre does is raise questions. You know, everything that I see in this world is a question mark. I'm always asking myself, why? Why does this happen? Why does that happen? The conflict that happened in Rwanda is a history. There was a time I was really tired of talking about these stories. I was like, oh, let's talk about love, let's do some love comedy, let's go to Hawaii, let's do flowers, butterflies. Everything you try to bring becomes a part of that. Because you as a person, you're part of this history. And I remember before my dad passed away in 2003, I went to visit him and I told him, how long am I going to do these things? If I'm not doing commemoration, I'm doing this, and he said to me a line that has been really very important in my life. He said to me that your history is your shadow and it will always walk with you because you have lived with it, you have seen it, and you live with it. So that for me made me accept that there's no you can run away from our own history. Our past is part of our lives. Hey Yahweh, Mama. Hey Yahweh, Mama. This is Mashirika. Welcome to the Yes Place. Theatre helps you, is the light to see the beauty that we've lost and we are trying to restore. And for me, I say it in the sense because I've been dealing with stories whereby you're just taken away by the courage of people to search for this beauty in a life that has cast a dark shadow in their lives. A young girl is talking, is like reciting poetry, but for her mother, whom she has never seen. But the poetry is saying, just carry me in your wings. Today, I paid a visit to myself, and I heard whispers deep down somewhere to me. And it's just seeking connection because all she has of this dead mother is a blood-stained cloth. Mama, I will wear it. I will wear it and then take pictures and hang them on the wall of my heart. So this whole story is just searching for beauty in a horrific experience like that. So what happened in Rwanda in 1994 is that over 1 million people were killed in just 100 days. And later the UN declared it as a genocide. But at first, when you listen to the UN archive, they thought it was just another war between a black man and a black man. And they didn't even bother to come and help because they thought, oh, that's another war, When the Holocaust happened, first of all, the world stood and said never again. 50 years later, it happened in Rwanda. And the causes that causes it are things that can be prevented. This cross that almost turns into a wreath, then we all go to it, because we've all lost somebody. You don't have words to explain what happened in Rwanda. If you go to a memorial, a genocide memorial anywhere, and you see skulls, you see all these dead bodies, you have no word to say. But the silence there is so loud. It's so loud that even a little bit of something you can go like that. Stadium is just to remember. It's time for memory. So the piece we'll be doing right now, the working title is just Shadows of Memory. And we're also trying to be very careful with not triggering trauma, because trauma is quite, it's huge in the stadium. I mean, it's very mass trauma. And in this mass trauma, is you try to create a piece that is there to celebrate life. They're having a break now. Truck, they have like a crane here. Yeah.
Can the ladies turn around to face their partners, please? Please introduce yourself to your new partner. You never know.
It's a huge communal space for memories.
Yeah.
So you have to make it transform the space. So you have like this whole during the genocide, this place was a place where people came for refuge,
yeah.
And the UN was in control of this place. Yeah, so it's quite very symbolic also in history. It has a place in history, like any everything else. It's just a place of memory. Yeah, although it's a soccer field. We hope to host World Cup here. So in the part where we're trying to create about that moment of 1 million people died in just 100 days, and ashes filled the air and darkness fell. We're just going to do, that gesture of when somebody is dead, how we make them sleep.